Exactly, priorities. My message definitely takes priorities. If you recognize that, why, why are we having this discussion? Alright, well. So we should be live on both Twitch and YouTube now. YouTube and Twitch. Hello. Let us welcome First Person News Chat. And thank you for the 103 months. Appreciate it. This is not EverQuest. This is Minions and Monsters. Or, no, Monsters and Memories. There we go. I would say you're entitled to exclamation resub gimmicks, but then I remembered I have all that stuff packed away because I'm in the middle of packing to move. So the books are in boxes. And I guess I could theoretically find it, but probably not best idea. Why is weird bar? You can save it for later if you really want it. Next. There we go. Everything I personally found in my excavation unit, or something that was found, like on the excavation in general in someone's unit, because we were all in charge of our own sort of like, I don't know, 1x1 square kind of thing. I can use the rusty maul. I don't want to. Oh, well, the easy one is this. This was, like, I don't know if it was literally my favorite, but this was really cool when it was found at the time. The incensario thing. It's the incense burn. It was like a face-shaped pot, and it would, like, spew smoke out the mouth like incense. Anytime, like, human remains were found, those were pretty interesting. What else is there? In terms of my own personal little excavation unit, the greenstone adze head was pretty neat. Also, Fireheart, welcome. Jagscar, hello on the YouTube side of things. Welcome. You're the first person to use YouTube chat today. I'm not going to be streaming super long today. Because, yeah, you know, obviously the whole packing thing, but you get a few hours at least, and I'm off. Missions you're on? Yeah, many years ago I did make at least a video. Good bit of gold. Wait, what game is that? Who says that?
Yeah.
You sell to a merchant and they say you've made a good bit of gold. It's like kind of an older-ish game. Don't think it was Oblivion. It could have been. Oh, we're doing the possum thing? Okay, we can do that. Give me a sec. It might have been, but... Are you sure? Because like, it's just like, I can't place the game at all. Hold that leg. Ow. Maybe it was. Maybe it was one of the Elder Scrolls games, and if you, like, slide up the commerce bar thing. They say that? Yeah, I will fix the thing in just a second. Give me a... Yeah. I'll do the possum thing. Right. Right now. There we go. Alright, so for the next hour we got possum form. It's been a while since someone's actually cashed that one in. Alright, now what we do is let's go this way, do a few... You know what? I think boots is 1 and 2, so I need beetle legs. Oh, that's the meat I dropped earlier. I think those are the roots. This is all shit that it's all from me. Save the day. No problem. I'm the hero that, whatever this world is called needs. Did everyone see that? You see that? Oh, save that ogre's life. The guy may also need saving, but it's got to wait until after beetles. Taking a roundabout route. He's an archer. He's kiting. Okay. You okay? You're fine. Actually, you know what I said we were going to do today? Is if possible, I would like to do some blacksmithing. We'll just get a bit of copper here, maybe? Maybe. No, it's gone. What's back here? I've never actually been back here. Whoop! I don't need to deal with that. Why'd you throw cloth scraps on the ground? Valuable. Got 200k saved up. I mean, I keep just refunding them periodically, so, I mean, even if you use them, they're not really going to go anywhere. Well, let's go get my boots. I said I wouldn't mind a second. That guy out. Whatever. Got inventory space to keep looting stuff. If I could just quickly find... I mean, while I'm here, there's no reason not to kill this. It's experience. Oh yeah, they buffed themselves. Man, he didn't even hit me for enough damage for me to test whether or not the I just remembered where I can take that. Or possibly take that. I'm gonna test it out. Go, just hit me for something, please. He can't hit me hard enough. Oh, a cracked staff. Okay, we can test this now. Does the cracked staff, in fact, sell for millions of dollars like it does in original EverQuest? Also... Hey! One of the last pieces I need. Getting better stuff is not going to accomplish anything because this is probably the last time we're going to play this character because I... Actually, wait, yeah, I think the beta, this test ends... today? I'm not sure if it goes to Monday. Use your hoard of points to be... What did you spend them all on? Did you not... Did you use them on something at a time before I was refunding them? Or... Oh, no, you used to. Okay, I get it. So I got a rock and sleep. Alright, good luck with that. Perhaps we'll see you around sometime in the near future. I won't be streaming for the next 2 days, but I might be back by the 1st. Maybe, depending. Discord? What's Discord? Well, in any case, I'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. There's a third bank? Wow, okay, yeah, crack step does sell for way more. That's 5 silver. Alright, well, we got plenty of money to work with. For our blacksmithing testing purposes. How much is it? Buy it for 50. Or 20. Exciting, your back is gonna be fucked up? For what? Putting your son to sleep? Put him on top of the dryer. You can go to sleep there. You can keep hanging out on stream, easy. Can't believe I just solved all your problems so easily. Dusty scarab legs. Okay, we're good. Let's go to the bank. Then we're going to check out some blacksmith. Thank you very much for, what is this, 5 gift back. Got Grax ABC, Overs, Ragnarok, ECRFT, how'd you read that? It looks like there's a D and then a craft and galaxy have been merged into a single word, and YS bag. Thank you very much. Ragnarok DG2. Black, oh. One of the gun and ball games. Anyways, thank you very much for your continued generosity and support of the channel, Hobo. I don't know how much you got to partake of the Returnal stream, but thank you very much for that once again. And if you got my final thoughts on the game. Or I also mentioned, yeah, I'd sort of like periodically do like a run here and there kind of thing, so like it's still installed on the computer. But yeah, appreciate it, thank you. Yeah, fair enough. My thoughts are like right at the end, which is also why, because it was the final one ended up being a bit of a shorter one because it like sort of felt like I was kind of running out of things to do. So yeah, I'm like, okay, we'll do a few runs here and there, like especially if you're around. Yeah. I presumably, like that's the thing, I'm not 100% certain. Like the credits ran And then I went into what felt like a harder mode, and then I beat that run. So, like, it felt like there's probably some more. Like, I didn't do literally everything.
Yeah.
But, like, I got the credits to run by, like, day 3 or something. And then I just kind of kept doing what felt like extra stuff. Yeah, basically, as soon as I solved the lag, I beat the second half on the first go. So.
Yeah.
That one worked out. It was a neat game. Especially once I get settled into the new place, we can maybe figure out, you know, a time to like do a few extra runs here and there. Why am I here? Oh, wait, I was going to the bank first.
Yeah.
Tree feller. 31 damage, Jesus. Power is co-op? Yeah, I mean, like, taking even normal runs, you can do co-op, right? Like, that's what those bubbles were, if I recall correctly. Oh, yeah, also I need boots. Oh, I need to go to the necropolis. Shit. Oh, and hand those braids. Man, there's actually a lot of stuff I gotta do. Cope wasn't on launch. Interesting. Wow, I got a gold on this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no I don't. Right, the gold is 100 silver, not 10 silver. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course I would give you the exclamation point resub gimmick thing, but the problem is I don't. All like the books for that stuff are packed away. So you can take a rain check on it if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff's packed. There's a bit more packing today. Over the next 2 days, I won't be streaming, like I said, but I'll be back maybe by the 1st. Barring that, I'll be back by the 2nd, most likely, but kind of one of those we'll see situations.
Yeah.
No. Oops. Everything but the helmet. Well, and shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. F360. Oh yeah, my parents did that. How many years? Was it 36? No, obviously it wasn't exactly 36, but it's kind of in that ballpark.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine it's a lot easier to manage than, like... Because if you're actively living at home when you're a kid, then you got to deal with all that bullshit. It's like, oh, which house am I going to live at and all that stuff, so... At least you're an old man moved out now.
Yeah.
And yeah, this year's been really just busy, just shit all over the place all the time. Like literally right from the start of the year. Well, technically a few days before New Year's, actually. Yeah, you mentioned the grandparent thing. Like, she was at least fairly old, if I recall correct, from what I mentioned. Yeah, that's pretty old.
Yeah.
Earlier, when I was hanging around in the hospital, or not earlier this month, but like, was that 2 months ago at this point?
Yeah.
Hospital full of just like really old people, like kind of, yeah, in that age range.
Yeah.
Based on conversations you can overhear, 2 of them opted for death. Hand in bracers. Where'd the other one go? Oh, he actually gave me a bracer. Right, okay. That's convenient. I'll take it. Let's see if this man sells anything interesting while we're here. He sometimes does. Ooh, a fine steel longsword. 728. I ain't affording that, but... I mean, if you're buying steel weapons for anywhere between 30 to 50, this is probably not a terrible price. Breastplate is, his helmet's the only one he's not selling. I don't have. Not that I'd buy it, but... Oh, can you use war lance? I'm gonna guess no. Can you use tridents? No. Rider silk cape. Your dad moved like 2 minutes from your house. I mean, that can be a good thing or a bad thing, but at least in your case, it sounds like a good thing. Oh, yeah, I have... Doesn't have anything else. Alright, so that's taken care of. I'll let you... Equidistant...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that seems like that would require, you know, active effort on your part, so... I imagine that shouldn't be an issue. It's not something you want. Power is in your hands. Alright, let's go to the blacksmith. What the hell is this? Beck's Fang Hood. crested helm worn by Rakara's warrior. Inner carvings channel discipline, focus, and battlefield clarity. Plus 1 wisdom. Alright, let's see if we can start making some armor or something. We'll need to make a whole bunch of copper. And then... I just realized Spellblade doesn't use chain. Fair enough, I thought it would. You don't use plate either, do you? I mean, I could make weapons. Gotta zoom in here. Or lean in. Manual zoom, so I can have available here. I could definitely make weapons. And then 44 compared to my... Yeah. It's an improvement. Is it like great sword? Doesn't look like it. Probably like a higher level. Yeah, long sword or short sword are only options. Zans, hello. 88th. I think it's the longest streak I've seen in like any channel, probably. Welcome. Things are pretty standard on my end. Mystic, hello, welcome. Had a few cool the dev guy came in here once and said, yeah, we're gonna be updating Melee at some point, so cool that he got around to that. I still have that installed, I'm pretty sure. If I don't, it's like, it's a very small game. It's also the kind of thing I can, you know, just look at off stream really casually. One of those sorts of games. All right, let's melt some copper here. How much? Well, I don't know. Let's just start with. So this is green, so it won't increase the level, right? Oh wait, no, I gotta copper bars first. Copper scraps. And tin ore. You can just make tin bar. I don't know. Why wouldn't you make tin bars, I guess? You just mix them. Okay. This is probably easy. Yeah. Failed. Did it eat my component? Yeah, if you fail, it eats your component. We got 11 more. Get out of the thing. This whole failing and losing the component inconvenient. Oh, that's not copper. Oh, okay. So we got 14 bars to work with here. One chance of making a battle axe. Yeah, you just need a lot of copper. Hmm. Sell that back first. I don't suppose any of you guys like sell copper bars by chance for like super cheap. Like I doubt it. Well, if they did, they're probably either overpriced or someone would buy them immediately. Oh, scared carapaces. Nah. Wow, training blacksmith is expensive. Well, copper, what, fasteners? I'm just gonna make all of these. At this point, I don't think it levels. Your thing, but, because it is green, but I don't know, you never know with crafting. Maybe I might get one skill point out of it. Something. And we did not. Copper chain link. You need all that copper to gain one chain link? I would hope you get more than one. It doesn't say you get more than one, though. Copper daggers are really fast. Spellblade can use this. Technically, it works well with my proc thing. 422. How does that compare? Like 8 and 44, but really fast. Of course, we don't. It doesn't work well with strike. Oh, I sold my shield. I'm making a copper axe. It'll fail, but... Height is 5 and 26. Bit of a middle ground item. The short sword? Short sword is 4. He's just crappier. How do you make a copper plate? Do you really need that much? It's crazy if that's the case. Because when you get multiples, I think it says it gives you multiples, doesn't it? I swear I saw... Yes, for example, nails times 2. It'll give you 2 nails. It looks like armor is just generally an inefficient way of leveling. Unfortunately, that's everything in this tier. Hmm. 250 streak? Maybe just leaves the computer on all the time. It doesn't leave the person's channel. Play the Spire 2. Yeah, no, that looks neat. I'll get to that eventually. Like when I got the second job and I can just buy whatever whenever, I'll probably pick the Slay the Spire 2 up. But even if you fail, you still get the skill point, right? So you're best off failing at a higher level thing that uses less components. Think? Is that actually the play? I do. Let's just make a dagger. Might use it. Failed and didn't get the skill point. Oh. Wow. Well, that's blacksmithing, apparently. It's just, like, it's blue and I failed, what was that, 3, 4 times in a row? Oh, that's it. Thus ends our blacksmithing adventures. Means... Also, so I took, just because this is a test character, right? I took mining, I think, on this character as the trade skill thing.
Yeah.
I guess it's convenient for starting out with a black or a mining bag or whatever, but it seems like if you're going to start with a trade skill thing, getting actually one of the trade skills and not a gathering skill is probably better. I had to guess. Seems like it. As your starting trait thing. Ambison is a shirt, yeah, it's a shirt. Corroded, so 5 and 28 is... Can you use Warhammers? Spellblade. You can. It's worse than the... well, the thing I just had. What even was crack staffing? It was 5 and 33, right? 5 and 33 versus 5. Dune Walker Sunveil Cap. Rusty tier stuff there. I'm gonna go to the actual weapon merchant in a minute here. Rusty steel, oh, longsword. 6 and 24. I feel like a fast two-hander is probably my best, but like the scythe tier actually seems like a decent compromise, where it's like good at strike and still not horrible at singe, or your infused weapon thing. I wonder if the weapon speed affects the proc rate. Corroded bronze. That was the thing I was kind of looking at, right? Yeah. 46. And shoulder. I'm gonna see how copper compares. It doesn't actually have that much copper. That's fine. Let's check the actual merchant, like weapon merchant. And then I gotta take this pelt to the pelt merchant, because I couldn't remember where he was on my other character, but I've since seen where he is, so we can go. He's by the necropolis. Oh dear. Time is it? Still got a bit of time. A couple hours before I gotta go and deal with packing. I still have caffeinated beverage too. You can't end the stream while I still got caffeinated beverage. This is the remainder of the karak chai I made yesterday. Today it's iced. Well, it's cold because it was in the fridge. Although I suppose by the end of yesterday's stream it was cold, so whatever. Right, the night market. I went the wrong way. Talking about Karak Chai. Or Hi Karak, depending on what part of the world you live in. I already got used weapon merchant. Bronze longsword is 8. That's better than the other thing. Bronze great scythe. What do you? 12 and 44. I'll... Yeah, I could buy it. It's all my money, but I could buy it. Corroded bronze. How does corroded bronze compare? Oh, a lot worse. Okay. Out of curiosity. Kind of want to try the route of just super fast weapon, but... Right, I remember that. Bucks. Okay. Iron scimitar. That wouldn't be bad. I could afford it. Is 8 and that one's really bad. Oh, it's literally right. Okay. Longsword is 8 and 38. Rusty iron. Can't afford. Rusty scarab shield, seam ripper, tarnished bronze great. How much is this? This is 11 and 48. So yeah, I think the bronze great scythe or whatever it was earlier. Yeah, that's my best bet. Why is this so bad? What the hell? This is like... For its tier, it seems quite bad. Varnished Great Scythe is 9 and 44. Very cheap. Eight. The thing is, this character does get dual wield at I think level 10? We're not gonna hit level 10 on this character. Closed beta thing, so I'm not super concerned about that. We're just gonna go ahead and... I actually can't afford this. I'm like 50 copper short. Can you like sell anything? Oh. That's kind of annoying. Like, I guess I could use the scimitar instead. This seemed like, yeah, the perfect compromise weapon, though. Wait, no, hold on a second. If I sell my weapon... for like 25 short. Let me see if I can go sell all my, the sharpening stones. I gotta run out of food. We're okay on food, probably for today. Buy that. Oh, so yeah, you won't buy... I mean, I guess, okay. I can quickly just run out and make like a tiny bit of money. Especially if I, like, because this is 20-something copper, right? So we'll go ahead and, we factor in selling this sword, we should be fine.
Yeah.
We can beg in OOC chat. Can you spare me 25 copper? I could also actually sell, like, the bone chips and shit in my bank. Yeah, you know, go do that. I'm out here anyway, so I'll just kill, like, a couple things. If there's anything alive out here in this field of death. But... That one actually would have been the money I needed on that stupid axe there, or for the most part. I'll even take corpses on the ground. Might sell to the cook? I don't know. Someone's pet.
Yeah.
Damn it! Stupid skeleton pets. You look like money. Maybe dual wielding, I guess. What is that guy? Is he an ogre monk? Maybe he's a fighter. Yeah, hold on a second. Tonkatsu? Yeah, okay, so monks dual wield right from the first level. Alright, let's go deal with this money situation now. Bank is right there. Yeah, okay. Don't know who buys that. I'm pretty sure I've seen someone buy it though. Okay, here we are. I could try selling it. Any buffing around town. Yeah, so let's just head to the night market vendors first off. And then the blacksmith will buy this thing. I think we're fine. Cutting it pretty close here. If it comes down to it, I can sell some of my armor. Mortgage our future away here. Where the hell is the entrance to the goddamn night market? What the hell? Guess it was one thing over. I gotta take the northern entrance.
Yeah.
Those cobblers gonna buy anything off me, are you?
Yeah.
Spice. Still haven't gone and dealt with the unusual pelt yet. Oh, you buy the... Oh, this will be enough. Probably. Yeah, 75 copper, easy. You done it. Okay, cool. Probably, like, you wouldn't want to do that. I think that's used for making bandages and stuff, but... Done it. Oh, no, you like... Oh, you're fucking in the way of the merchant. Where you going? Damn humans. Like merchants. Okay. Since we're here anyway, we'll finish off by just selling that crap over here, and then we deal with the pelt. A mold or something. Dang it, sharpening.
Good.
Hobo, thank you very much for the 40 bits. Just had some bits lying around. Appreciate it. So do go to the shady guy here, get my 1 copper. To the point where I would use the 1 copper. Money I'm actually sitting on? Oh, no, we got 65 copper. We can afford food and drink if I really need it. I'll sell my copper bars. Wise. Okay, so now we can just go put our crap away in the bank. Borg? Bow of the Fallen Ranger, Caster Year. Oh, forecast. Like, why is he calling that Caster Year? Trading. And then I guess we go out to Shaded Dunes and find another group and just hit things with our scythe, yeah? Our new and fancy scythe. We're good now, right? Oh, wait, I gotta put this away, and we're holding on to that. And that means that can just go in there. Cool.
Yep.
And presumably that bank account will follow this character into oblivion, because I'm assuming this server gets wiped at some point. Maybe they'll do another, like, open weekend, though, and this character will stick around. In which case, I wouldn't mind playing him again. Spellblade seems neat. It's not my, like, literal favorite so far, which doesn't sound great, because I've only played 3 classes, but, I wouldn't mind, I wouldn't want to play this, I think, as my main, but I think as a secondary, it's kind of neat. I am yet to try out Shadow Knight. It's probably going to come down to, yeah, Shaman or Shadow Knight. I don't expect that to really change compared to my EverQuest experience in terms of what I enjoy. Inquisitor also seems neat, though. I would like to take a look at Inquisitor, I've mentioned in the past. Here's an interesting question from the in-game chat. Are weight reduction bags a thing yet? Wonder. Not that I've heard of. No known weight reduction bags, probably won't be. Why would you say won't be a thing? Like, in the short term? Because, like, weight reduction bags were a thing in EverQuest. Like, even an old EverQuest. Right from the start, I want to say there was a very limited selection of weight reduction bags. If it wasn't literally from the beginning, I think they were in fairly early. Any old EverQuest people around?
Yeah.
Like to chime in? Feel free to... God damn it, I just remembered something. I need to go to the necropolis. I blame Hobo for it is 40 bits.
Yeah.
If you hadn't distracted me with that 5 minutes ago, I would have remembered 1 minute ago that I needed to turn to the left.
Yep.
Here. You want it to be your fault, Zans? Better watch it.
Very good.
I'm already on the right path at this point, so it's too late now. Your distractions have no effect. But thank you for the 1 bit. Throwing pennies at... So I was watching Hope stream this game earlier. I don't they're not spawned currently, but the Shadow Knight trainees out here that are about level, I don't know, 3 or something. You killed them. Obviously, you're going to lose faction. That's why I didn't do it when I was here. But yeah, they dropped some, like, really crappy weapon. Trainee's Sight or something like that. The no-drop item, so I wonder if it's, like, actually for a quest somewhere or something. Like someone who doesn't like the Shadow Knights. Natural 1. I want to... It has less to do with the roll and like the modifier. The difficulty modifier on trying to distract someone with 1 bit. There's a weaponsmith over here. Just out of curiosity. I know we just bought our weapon. So if I find anything really cool, it'll just be more annoying than anything, but... You know, we can talk. I saw staff, lesser flux, and the words sort of combined in my head into Lazarus staff, and I was like, what? Pelts and hides. You wouldn't happen to know what you do with it. Nope, he doesn't want it. If he sells anything meat. You do sell the helmet. I can no longer afford. How much does he actually like? Alright, so if I ever want them back, he's got that there. Let's get out of here. There's also an exit over here. So go this way. Now, who knows, maybe one day Twitch will get really desperate for money and that'll allow people to buy fractions of bits. Someone gave this man a spear.
Yeah.
Seriously. The, scrolling through merchants needs to be less satisfying. Because that's the thing too, like I have found like legitimately good stuff for good prices on merchants. Like the shield on my other guy on the the main server. Or the slightly more permanent server. That was like 1 silver for like or 1.5 silver, like a really good shield. Oops. No, whatever. trying to see if the stack refreshes the timer. On the resulting buff after you hit the guy. Sanguiner, hello, welcome. It does. Like, it costs a lot of mana? But it... Okay, cool. It can be done. How much is it stack again? I keep forgetting. Damage by 3%, stacks up to 5 times. So yeah, it is... a bit busy, Scarab. I kinda wanted to check the copper node there, but whatever. Has it been an hour yet? Whoa, what? That's new. Let's just restart. Hopefully that zone isn't like down or something. Alright, I'm gonna say it's been an hour. Possum form is now disengaged. I'm back. Just checking for the copper here, don't mind me. Or wait, no, it's iron. Or no, tin. Probably tin anyway. I've never been able to mine it. What happened to that buff?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, do I want to just group and like kind of fight stuff for a while, or should I use this opportunity for my last opportunity to be on this server to explore? Not really sure where to explore though, because the salt, or no, the glass, whatever is over that way. The other area I did technically go to, and it was I Keep Pass, or whatever it's called in this game. I could try checking out the dungeon area, the worm whatever keep thing. Last time I went in there, though, people were like slightly higher level than 5 when they were doing it, as far as I could tell. Join this group here. One just hit level 5 there.
Yeah.
They do have 2 camps to themselves, as far as I can tell.
Yep.
That'd be a good thing to do. Yeah, I think as level 5, your options are kind of limited. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. You guys got room for a 5 spellblade? Logics. Have you been in a group with this guy before? Hello. Thank you. Thanks for invite. Oh, they're like slightly higher level. I gotta not taunt. Thanks for buffs. What the? Shit, that's so fast. What the hell? Who's hitting it that hard? Suspect it's like that guy there, but oh. Don't correct try. Be on the right side. Right is kind of relative. I mean, that's how I would describe it too, so. Maybe I should move this window. I don't know, does anyone watching currently find the placement of the party window annoying? Like, is it in the way? You know, I suspect there will be like another like beta period or something, so there probably is a reason to be just looting stuff. So, you know, I have a base to be working with whenever I come back to this character, or if I come back to this character. Racer's Fit. Cleaning up this mess here. There's corpses everywhere. Oh, cool. The more I see this, the more it's bothering me. Like, if I'm a healer, I think there's a better case to keep it there, but... Keep the campsite clean, guys. What even is that guy? Okay, yeah, right, you can make an ogre monk, which is pretty cool. Do it. Try and heal. I kicked him. I saved the party with that timely kick. Give them like 2 seconds. Slash in there. How much time? Just keep that refreshed. In these larger groups, I tend to forget to, like, recast my fire buff, so... Experience seems like it's pretty reasonable. I feel like that's the most valuable service I'm providing at the moment, is cleaning up these corpses. Alright, there we go. Another one down. How does that compare to mine? Yeah, it's a lot better. Wow. 4 damage and actually 2 faster. Druid is our healer. Lumpy's doing something. It's interesting. So they'll keep running a little. Using. That's a cracked stab. What are we fighting? It was an exciting sequence of pulls. Everyone did their job, Admiral. Targeting the same, well, target. Nice shield up. Barrier. All caps. Oh, the fire's back. Guess he's like practicing that with like skill points. Sure, we all get the copper. Would I get rid of out of here? It's a good thing the bracers are small, though. Definitely want to be keeping those. The Naked Goblin. Oh, higher level. Quick spell there. Take this guy out. weave in spells in between swings. Tattered rawhide belt. What? What the hell is that guy named? Simple. What if he drops anything? At 48 copper, I don't think that's more than average. I think I might be the first named mob I've encountered out in the wilds like that. He's just sitting there and looking, so... It's probably that Dune Walker helmet I saw in town on the merchant. I could use it, I'm sure, but, like, it's cloth, so I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna roll against a caster on a cloth helmet. Thanks. Oh, look at that. Our first world drop thing. That's exciting. Yeah, it was, I literally just saw that on the merchant earlier. And it was like 10 silver or something. So I go, that's neat, but I'm not going to buy it. Does it look any different from my other helmet? It's a bit darker. I guess it worked out because I didn't specifically. I got the boots instead of the helmet. Although I guess I didn't have enough scarab carapaces. That anyway. Yeah, because this is actually rather specifically like... This would be Spellblade or possibly Inquisitor, assuming they're int, or Shadow Knight gear. It's like leathered though, so like very specifically, I think it's like it straight up is Spellblade armor. Because like a Shadow Knight would want, I mean, they would obviously use this, but like ideally they want like heavier plate style gear. All loot to the bard? I don't even remember what the hell, like, what is bard loot? They want, they tend to wear, like, chain-ish tier with... Yeah, what stats do they use? They use charisma, they use dex, I think? Yeah, I don't actually even remember. Was it the plate equivalent? Okay. Because, yeah, EverQuest, it's all sort of relative, right? Not explicitly stated as plate class. I mean, just like this game, this is not expressly stated as leather class. It's all based on race class combinations. Does that guy have another cracked staff, or is that a club? Great stuff. Which I think actually still work. An oak camo, like 20-ish copper, that sort of range. Why is that guy aggroed on me? Bit of an early kick there. Kick him in the butt as we can. Ooh. Added rawhide cap. It's worth more than a lemon. Presumably. Hello. Oh, I've seen this guy running around. That is worth more than that. Yep. Cheer at the general buffs. Sure, we're gonna get the cash split. There we go. There's something that's probably better than what I'm wearing. Yeah. Anything else I should be looking to replace? The cape, that, the mask, and cape and mask. I don't know if the gorget gets to be higher AC. Keep an eye out for it, I guess. Oh, both fell over. Going glitched. Okay, that guy just... He half-lifed it in one swing. Doesn't even need a grow. I suspect Worn Buckler sells more than Axe. Take it. Almost level 2. Time is it? 2? Got about another, maybe an hour-ish. Carrying a one-handed mace-style weapon. Rat. Alright, there we go. Let's line these up so it looks more fancy. Oh yeah. This one out as quickly as possible there. Pet was about to die there. He was inside the other ogre. I couldn't figure out where he was. Trying to cast there? Alright, so that doesn't change anything because the spell I get at this level is ass. I actually haven't seen a root a single time since I found them on my shaman. Cool. That seam ripper would be handy. That's no spells. I'm up to 4 damage on my spell. 1 damage improvement when we leveled there. Rusty greatsword. Almost out of caffeinated beverage. Plenty of water though. Let's make some of that. Something I've noticed, like, for streaming purposes, I do like talk less when we're in a group. Don't I? It's not like this. Whatever's happening is particularly complicated. It's just like it's busy. There's just sort of like always stuff going on. Sins around here, so where is he? There you go. stop looting and the bodies are piling up. I got a lot of buffs on me. I just added that extra one, you know, just to have one more there, but... Oh god, I used my kick accidentally early. That's probably worth more than these, right? Maybe they're the same, who knows? Campfire begins to dim. Oh no. Sure we get this maxed out when we have the opportunity. Although by the time the thing runs out, it'll probably have to be logging off, so. Experience seems to have slowed down. Quite a bit. Since this level started. Although, I don't know, maybe... This level, I wonder if I could take the hired hands. You have to fight them quite... You know, I don't actually remember what levels they are. I think they're like... 8-ish? Yeah, maybe 8 or 9, actually, yeah. So, like, the Paladin would be roughly on par in terms of level, but... I gotta start excluding other people's combat logs. It's making things quite confusing.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's take a seat here. Get my full mana bar more full. Null just ceased to exist. Lazy bastard, you left crap on the ground. You looted the good stuff and just left the garbage and leave it to people like me to loot the necklaces and get them off. detail. Oh, that's why that was not... I didn't have my buff up. Okay, so let's see. Combat. Yeah. I will fix this in a second here. We do not need to see other people's damage. Come on, leave. Okay, so combat, melee, hits, mine, players, pets. That didn't seem to work. Corpses are piling up again while I try and figure out this stupid thing. Why is it not working? Ah, there we go. I don't know what the double thing means. Toss the onion on the ground. A skeleton. No, it's still showing up. Have you got to log in and out? Yes. I don't understand it. Maybe it's not working right now. So many of these damn bracers. I would really like to keep them if possible, but... I don't even have room for, like, the cloth scraps anymore, so... Maybe I should grab them instead of the tails? Someone joined the party. Oh. Right before bandits. He's saying we go to... It's the camp you go to before you fight bandits, or just because we're next to the bandits? I guess both statements are probably true. This guy's running around hoovering up all the bags I dropped on the ground. Oh, bard songs. Abs, it's your favorite class. We got a bard in the party. Damn, Ab's not here anymore. He missed it. He's been waiting his whole life to see a bard in another game. No, you didn't miss it. He's still here. See? We've got... I mean, he was doing the song twist thing earlier. I had two different songs on me. Regen and Strength. No, March. I'm assuming it's movement speed, which may or may not stack with SOW. People leading? Alright. Vehicles better more. Invite link after you won the lotto. Oh, cool. Wait, so this guy's like... I guess he's been playing a bunch. He's decked out in full bronze of some description. I guess that's probably not that expensive. seems like he's got a really good weapon, though. Could you inspect someone?
Yeah.
Flash inspect, maybe? Big pull. Alright. Bronze Grill? Same, basically the same weapon I have. Like, hits harder, but is slower. I guess probably what he's doing when he's, like, taking out half the thing's HP in one go is it's one of the lower level ones, and he's swinging at it and probably using whatever auto-attack reset style thing that paladins have. Like, his equivalent of my strike. Maybe he even has strike, I don't know. Corpses are getting out of hand here. We gotta. We're getting rid of them. So many cloth scraps. It feels like such a waste to just toss them, but. I couldn't cast spells on that one. Bags on the ground. Full eat a carrot, apparently. Warrior. Oh, it's almost 3. Man, when you're grouped up, time ends up going really quickly. What else did I say I was going to do after I was done here? I don't remember. It cracks. I don't. Things are standard on my end. I mean, I did say I wanted to kind of sell my stuff. But beyond that, I feel like there was one other thing I kind of wanted to do. Oh, I just realized the rested buff is worn off. There's a 5 wood short of making a fire. Accidentally wasted my kick. I keep forgetting. Shamans, you gotta. We don't have to, but ideal if you save the kick. Oh, he was... Oh no, the melody was... Why? It's like, how did he cast melody? It's a bit of a journey over there. Pull on those stacks now. Slashing 20. What is my max for slashing? 30? Oh, it's the first time slashing's gone up this level. It's taken a while, apparently. Blow him up with my spell. I wonder if this guy is able to consistently do like above 24. Actually, maybe hybrids and like fighters and stuff are different. They have a different damage cap compared to my shaman, because he seems to be mostly capped at 24. Maybe I'll look into that later, try and figure out what the deal is with damage caps in this game. by 2 to 4 for 18 seconds. The druid buff we got a long time ago is wearing off. Slightly higher level. I bet you left all the crap on the corpses again, didn't you? Yeah, buffs lasting while is pretty handy. Not all of them, but most of them. Minor shielding back up on us here. There we go. It's just two. It looks like a big bull, but it's not. Unless... Oh. If I have to, I can taunt him off him. There used to be a way to like mass delete items. Saving the kick, but this time I'm not going to need it. Alright. Back to cleaning these corpses out. Ugh. It does really feel like this is my main job. It's not DPSing or anything. The campsite clean. Oh, I thought there were two. Oh no, they just died simultaneously. Alright. Oh hey, Sin's made it into the abandoned nub. Hey Sin. No, you abandoned Nub. Not only did you abandon him, you probably, like, actively got him killed. He was, like, hanging from a cliff. He's like, help me, Sin. And then you just walked away, because you saw your opportunity to join a bigger and better group. Poor guy. N4? I haven't seen anyone say that in a while last time. Solar farming a camp and someone kept coming by taking the mobs. Yeah, and you guys? A likely story. Did you carefully craft that one in case the suspicions were aroused of your misdeeds? Also, by the way, they don't know presumably they don't know I'm like talking to you via stream. So they're just gonna think you're a crazy person talking to you. So. Who the hell is this guy? Why'd we invite him into a group? Why is he talking in group chat? That buff up. Oh, halfway through the level. That's good. So what we've been doing is just in like coin, we've got about 5 or 4-ish silver. I mean, it certainly covers my monetary needs. Although next level, wait, I think, was it next level? Very soon I'm going to get a spell that costs 10 silver, which is going to suck. A stumbling zombie. What could be better than a big nuke and a pet? I don't know, you're a really cool two-hander. I think I'd prefer a really cool two-hander. Oh god. Ones with a lot of loot are the worst. Oh, you charmed the shaman. Oh. I'm assuming this is... Yeah, so we can kill it, right? Sins just stole it. Look at that. Ninja looter. We gotta get that guy blacklisted. Oh god. That was a lot. Nice if there's a bar I can just drag up, but I think I really gotta separate my, Accidentally sold my oh, your staff. I think it said stuff. I'm like, you sold all your stuff? How did you do that? Rush of air. Must be a bard thing, I assume. For like 5 damage or whatever it is. Hail there. Meat. Perhaps. Never gonna run out of food. How much longer does my I've only had that buff for like 15 minutes. Fight this one here. I've got the mana. It's an opportunity for me to actually use mana. It's amazing. Those are like higher level. Keep my kick. He's gonna try and heal, right? Surely. Got it. Save the party. Alright. Someone's planting crops here while this is shit on the ground. So much stuff I should like make art out of it. Or like rows, or maybe, you know, geographic patterns of some description. Loot lines of Nazca. Shaman definitely needs to die here. Kept healing people. That's... Oh, bugged corpse. Like, why is that still there? I wonder how much money worth of stuff I've just tossed on the ground. Probably actually at this point a pretty legitimate amount, especially if you factor in like the plot scraps and stuff, as if you had sold them for 3 silver a pop. Or per stack. 3 silver a pop. This is worth so much. 3 a stack. How are we doing here? It is a bit past 3. Yeah, let's round out the level and then we'll reassess. But I gotta go pretty soon here. There you are. Who leveled the bard? Then over there. Throwing out nukes because I can. Oops. We're just dying simultaneously. Don't want to look at that. He's off on the corner there, so you know. Not wasting space. Ghoul, however, is still bugged out. This one I could actually mostly loot. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Probably make like assist macros and stuff. I imagine that'd be handy. How much copper am I sitting on? Almost 600. I wonder how much these tails will actually be worth. Oops, kicked her leg. I wonder if that the shaman ever got the root. Maybe they just don't drop it in this zone. It should be weird, but again, allegedly, this is supposed to have a very low drop rate. And I guess I got super lucky when I saw 2 on my shaman, like very quickly. Ugh. And watch when I like end up playing the released version of the game with a permanent character. I'll play shaman and I'll never see a root. He's got a buckler. You left a necklace on necklace and cabbage. Buff back up on me. Traveler's March, what is that? Movement speed's increased by 25%. Yeah, I do wonder if that stacks with SOW. Feel like it does, because I don't feel like I've ever been moving particularly fast, but... Prepare the battlefield by getting rid of the crap. Yep, that's the last one there. Shaman is mezzed. Is he already low life? He must have been, surely. Sin being a lazy looter again. Leaving getting the cooked meat. Leaving it to me. What's this one? Ever looted? Oh, we've actually reached max stacks of that as well. Okay, 3 more blue bars and we got our level. Not too far off. Necro's back. Necro also has free inventory, so presumably they can start looting for a while. Still up to me to get rid of the necklaces, though. What's going on out here? Oh, the ghoul. Save them from the ghoul and then murder the camp. If we're moving along anyway, I'm not. Let's make sure we get the coin that we can move on. He just came to my house. Kick him out. How dare you enter my abode? Oh, nice. He's going to get the thing. Although I'm almost done here, so I'm not really going to be able to take advantage of the fire. Are we not moving? I thought we're moving. I guess we're trying to establish whether or not the... Was it the bard or the shaman or whatever can stay? Come to the trees. A for the gnolls. Hey, mining that I can't interact with. Oh, that's... Like, what the hell is going on? So this is our new home, so yeah, back to cleaning shit up. Ooh, someone's looting it. Bags everywhere. Alright, one blue bar, and then... We'll just... Oh. Certainly tank a few. Alright. Good pull. Corpse inside the rock. One right on the fire. Close that. There we go. Once I go, there's gonna be no garbage disposal. See how ugly that pile of corpses is. Seven. Let's take. Thanks. We'll do like 5 more minutes and then call it. Rusty dagger. That's the bard. He's coming with a group. Throw some nukes out. Oh, that's a corpse. No healing, please. Quick little nuke in here. No. That's tattered cloth bracer. Got like 2 poles and like. Place is a fucking mess. I wonder if auto drop is an option. You don't have to confirm. If you save a good amount of time. Oh no. This one's gonna take me like 60 years to clear. Snake? I'm out of here. Look at the snake. Rack staff. Like, it probably doesn't matter, just because, you know, this is the open server. You want to roll on it or something? This is what's worth the least. That maybe. Oh, going to injure the staff, and then. Wood and selling torches. What, the merchants? Interesting. Merchants are people? I don't know. Who the hell's buying torches? Alright, well anyway, I do actually need to go in here, so. Alright. Well, actually, time for me to get going. Thank you for the group all. Good luck with the remainder of the beta. Yep. All right, so let's get our affairs in order and then leave this character in a state where, theoretically, if another open beta comes back and then, the server's available for play, we can just kind of get right into it. And yeah, so we got 7. So I'm going to have in excess of 10 silver on me. So I will theoretically be able to buy whatever that spell is. If it is the 10 gold silver, or 10 gold spell, 10 silver spell on level 6. 7. 6 is garbage. From what I remember, it's just like resist magic or something like that. Dragged a lookout to the end of the zone line. What is that? Is that like a pet? I think rawhide, let's, so we can compare. I think the rawhide sells for more.
Yep.
Da-da-da. That cloth tunic remained in my inventory the entire time, just to get replaced at the last second. Run back. Alright. That was a good group. I like that. If I had more time, I didn't have to do the packing stuff today, I would have stuck around probably for the remainder of this level. I would have put us at level 8. Imagine at 8, the experience probably starts to die off considerably. Where the hell? Is it a different part of the zone line? It is. It's much further to the east. Is open beta end? I think at the end of today, but I'm not sure. Take that jackal pop. Low quality pelt. Theoretically worth 3 silver. Theoretically. Still worth less than a cracked staff, though. steel battle axe. Steel dagger. That'd be nice. Vindicator Greave. 41 AC. Cobalt-etched mithril bronze greaves crafted with a highly guarded technique of the 9th rune. They are built to stand as steadfast as the proud defenders of Dara Nor. Look at that, amazing. So I've made 10 silver just off of cracked staffs. Cracked staves?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's... If it's a cracked... Like, if it's a thing, cracked staff, does it become cracked staves, or because it's... cracked staffs? Obviously, staff on its own becomes staves, but because there's a cracked... Because I think it refers to a... Like a... You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not sure how the grammar interacts with the words there. Okay, so 20 and 37. Wait, that's a tunic. This is a tunic, so we're comparing it to 37 on the cloth. Because there is another merchant right back. Oh, I got bags on the ground. You know where to sell it, but I'm not going over there, I don't think. Used armor. 56, yeah, so tattered rawhide tunic is worth more. Just in general, yeah, rawhide is... I got a lot of bracers to turn in. A lot of bracers.
Yeah.
I must have eaten like a lot of meat. Currently we have, how much is that? 15 silver on us. I don't even remember what the hell quest I'm on for my class. It's like something about a cultist and a... Oh yeah, smugglers. I gotta do something about the smugglers. And I went the wrong way, I think. Went back. Okay. Spellbinders. Yeah, we're going to... Yeah, this way. Okay. This is at level 7, right? I don't get any new skills at level 7. I think it's 8. What were you doing? Gotta rob the spell merchant. Alright. Level 4, level 5. Yeah, magic protection. Oh, cool. So level 8. Yeah, so where's the super expensive spell? I guess it was higher level. I swear there was like kind of a lowerish level spell that was really expensive. I guess it's not until level 12 then. Oh, never mind. Like my shaman isn't even level 12, so don't need to worry about that for a while. Chilling Embrace. What does this one do? Here's your weapon with ice, granting a chance to activate Chilling Embrace to stands. Increase attack speed by 2% for 30 seconds. So no damage, but I debuff shit. Okay. And that's not until next level. Shadow Rift was just warped behind something. Moving all stun and immobilize effects. So can be used while stunned. Okay, yeah. So just get rid of a stun or a root, presumably. That actually sounds quite handy. Maybe I can use it to like travel across areas more quickly by jumping to trash mobs. And how much does this nuke hit for? 5 to 7. So still not very much, but certainly more than the 4 I'm capable of dealing right now. Probably worth holding on to, so I don't have to come back here. Shadow Rift. We'll buy Flame Burst as well. Wait, Flame Burst is the low-level Shaman spell, I think, isn't it? Level 1 Shaman spell. Alright, we just got access to the level 1 Shaman thing. I guess I may as well get Magic Protection. It's cheap. Oh, so I can scribe the spell, but I can't use it. Interesting. We'll memorize that just so I can try it out. Oh yeah, do I have access to a cantrip? No, I don't. I don't know if you ever get access to cantrips, but... Pretty good. Right, teleporter. Who buys tails? Is it the cook? Hopefully the cook buys. I know I've seen someone buy these. Gonna hand all this crap in. Okay, before I do that, well, let's do it this way. I'm gonna sell this stuff here, or try to sell it, and then I'm just gonna test this spell out. I want to see how it, like, I know how it's gonna look, you know. Also, how much water do I have? 3. We'll worry about that later. That's distant future me's problem, if at all. Ah, good, because they do sell. That's gonna be 80 copper for...
Yep.
First viable... Yeah, it's, I don't know, most people seem to play in third person as far as I can tell, so it's probably more efficient if I had to guess, but I always played EverQuest in first person. And it, you know, very strongly resembles that. In terms of how it plays, so I'm perfectly comfortable in first person. Playing, yeah, no, I'm much better, or just much more interesting. I forgot to try the spell, but the thing is, we're going towards the west gate anyway, so we'll try the thing out there. I wonder, can I just cast this on guards? And not piss them off? Like, I don't want to test that out right now. Theoretically, I could. So I need to sell that. Fungi stick? Was that the weapon that gave regen? I can't remember. I remember Fungi Tunic. That gave you regen. It was... like... the cornerstone of the high-level economy. Yeah, the stick was, like, more limited because it was rather specific at who would use it. And, like, the Fungi Tunic was, like, basically everyone wanted it. But like especially the cannibalized classes, if I recall correctly. I always wanted one. I never got one. They were like, I don't know, 10k platinum, or it was 20k or something crazy like that when I was playing. I had like in the thousands sometimes, but I don't think I ever... I definitely never reached 20k. Stuff around over here. Did I... Shit. Not paying. I think I took a wrong turn.
Yeah.
Zoned out for half a second there. We're going... Yeah, down here. ELP. What does that stand for again? Like it's one of the progression servers, right? But like... Time lock break. Oh, right, okay, that's what it was. We'll hand in our millions of bracers. I don't think it's worth very much experience at this point, but they fit in my bag, so it was good. They also, I think, oh no, do they turn into cloth as well? Or is it only, I'm gonna hand in all of them at once, or at least 6 at a time. Or wait, no, 8. Oh, really? Am I one short of having the full... That was about 1 mob worth of experience, maybe. Rawhide boots, rawhide gloves. Wait, what? You gave me one of them back? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he gave me one of them back for some reason. Oh, I could have handed this one in, but I didn't know I was going to get a bracer. So. Not better. I'm better off with cloth in those slots. Anyway, I'm going to sell you the stuff that you just gave me back to you. Would you look at that? How much money do we got here? I can't tell how much copper that. 12, so we got 17 silver on us. Amazing. We went from flat broke to 17 silver. Plenty of meat. I gotta figure out what we're doing with all that stuff. 9 at commerce. Very inventive. It gets the point across. Or maybe it doesn't if someone confuses me with like a mob, but... Hindsight lag when... Yeah, very authentic. Specifically had to program it in.
Yeah.
Way... test our spell out. Then probably gonna be it. Almost. Is everyone excited to see how Shadow Rift works? Is there a cooldown on this? 12-second cooldown. It is instant cast. It'd be kind of annoying if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Let's find a good target that no one's hitting. Might be difficult given where we're at the moment. But okay. No, you can't target corpses, so they don't want you using it like that. Just figure out, what the fuck is that? Don't piss off all the guards? What the hell? Melee class? Yeah, I mean, like, mostly. It's like, I'm a hybrid? Oh, you can jump to people. Hold on, is it like like a person as well, or just because it was a pet? You can jump to people, that's amazing. Okay, it pisses off mobs though, because snakes don't aggro, but yeah, that's very interesting. It's something that like aggro's mobs when you do it, but you can still cast it on players. Neat. Yeah, that actually makes it like, you know, a reasonably good travel spell. It's like you're in town, there's a person over there, click on them. Trying to run away from mobs, there's a guy there, just jump to him. Maybe it'll train on. Shit, where's the bank? Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, no, it's actually a good thing I didn't test it in the guards earlier. So I kind of... I was aware that that was a possibility, which is why I didn't do it. Maybe that's what that guy who was running every single guard in town to the zone line did. Alright, so we have inventory problems, but I'll probably buy a pouch or something. And in general, that's... Oh, this is the guy I was grouped with yesterday, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... If this server ever comes back, that's future Dwarf Spellblade's problem. Log out. You know, let's log out in the inn. This is where he retires if the server never comes back. We'll live off of the knoll meat for the rest of his life. Where's a nice, like, cool place we can log out? In the corner, right? It's all shady and mysterious and cool. I don't know how you rotate the camera, so let's just do that. Exactly, he's got just like a crackling magical aura about him, but not, you know, too obvious. Very subtle. You need to look at him very closely, and then you can see the magical power emanating from him. those of common perception would never notice energy emanating from the dark figure in the corner.
Yep.
One moment. No momento, por favor. This here. No, you need to get a. You need to be wearing like a robe or a trench coat for that. Doing something real quick here. Okay, so, like I said, I am busy tomorrow, the day after, and maybe I can come back to streaming on Wednesday. So, as I've mentioned before, you happen to, like, again, I know this, you know, MMO streams are like, you look for a convenient stream, just leave on your second monitor where you do all the grinding yourself. So, that's what you're looking for. I'm a perfectly serviceable window that makes sound. It's generally not too annoying, and I don't play my own music, usually. So, feel free to follow. I do have access to the main beta, so I'll be playing this again when I come back to streaming. At some point, it looks like I'll also be doing Crimson Desert Online, maybe, depending on what Mystic wants about things, potentially, and how things are his requests, but we'll see how that goes. As I said, I am moving, so I'll be in a new place. Hopefully that all goes smoothly and like the computer gets set up easily and the internet and blah 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 and able to stream ASAP. So yeah. Right, it works perfectly with the shadow. I forgot I had that spell even though I just used it. Iron Greatsword. I want that. That would be really for 10 silver? Yeah, whatever. Maybe it'll be there the next time this server comes back up. Oh, Mystic, you're here. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that in a few. But yeah, thanks again for hanging out, everyone. I'll be back here soon. May not run as well. I don't know what that means, but hopefully whatever does run well. Is this? And a couple things around there. Alright, that looks good. Was there anything else? Because again, this is the last stream I can do for a few days, so I just want to wrap things up nicely. Is there anything else we had to discuss? The stream... Oh, actually, I guess after I move, at least for a while, because I am looking for a second job. Once that kicks in, we'll see what happens to the stream schedule. But once I moved and settled, I can probably do some pretty fucking long streams. So we'll just, like, grind the shit out of this. That'll be nice. Yeah, I locked up to math the whole game out in 2 months. I don't know, because, I mean, this beta has been available for a while. I'm sure if I really want to look stuff up and, you know whatever, I could probably do that. Certainly a lot more to what I have. But, I mean, the power is in your hands. You control the websites you look at, so you can always just leave things relatively mysterious. Again, I'm going off my intuition of how would it work in EQ, or what would EQ do, and it tends to sort of map on. So. Looks like there's a wipe for the beta testers. Why wouldn't you wipe? That would be weird if you didn't wipe your beta. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, like, I mean, it's pretty standard practice for MMOs to wipe on beta. I'm sure there have been betas that haven't wiped on launch or early access or whatever, but I certainly can't think of any.
Yeah.
Now, the question for me is, again, if I do end up playing at launch, which I suspect I will, I don't see why I wouldn't, but who knows what the future holds, is do I just play Shaman again? Or do I make... I mean, who knows if I find something else I really enjoy, but like, possibly... Like, Shadow Knight is the, you know, the easy answer in terms of what else I want to play. I think the furthest I ever took a character actually in EverQuest was... This was years after the fact on a private server, the P99 servers, was actually a shaman. I think the furthest I made it in like actual like early release EverQuest, because I didn't have a lot of time to play when I was a kid, just about an hour a day on average. I only made it like level 43 on a Shadow Knight. But the Shaman made it, I want to say, a little bit past 43. But I don't remember exactly what level he was. It was fun, like, you know, actually doing more stuff on that Shaman with a bit of a focus. Because actually, you know, I did a whole bunch of high-level quests and got started even on the Shaman epic weapon and stuff like that. I never finished it. But we'll see. Anyway, I really like Shaman is the point, but I also really like Shadow. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Like I said, I'll be back on the first or the second. Hopefully the first. And yeah, we'll grind this out. We'll be back on the Shaman. Sin, thanks for a group earlier. Good to see you around. And everyone else, hope you guys had fun. YouTube, I'm going to shut YouTube down as first, and then the Twitch. If anyone wants to join for the raid, come over onto twitch.tv/Ponce over on the YouTube side of things. I'll make it easy for you. I'll put the link in the chat. But yeah, see you guys around. YouTube. Okay, so Twitch folks. I'll be back, yeah, very soon. And let's make it a trifecta. We've consistently raided Vika for the last few days, so let's make it 3. I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect timing. It's like, it's been... I don't know, it's worked, it's set up this way, just because she always starts like right as I end. I can hardly think of a better place to hang out. Very entertaining, very hardworking streamer. And, you know, some people just like, you know, you feel like they deserve success. I hope she finds great success as a streamer. Which makes it sound like she hasn't already, but, you know, above and beyond. I'll see you guys around.